Well, the Lakers get the ball back on a turnover by the Knicks on the charge just before we broke away. Al Harrington picking it up. So Harrington's got his second foul. Like David Lee, the Lakers need a lot of them in foul trouble right now. 47-34. Knicks on top by 13, 8:39 to play. We're joined now by a young lady that has been familiar to a lot of you for a long time.
Hi, guys.
How are you doing? Alyssa Milano, thank you for taking the time. Joel Myers along with Stu Lance. And, well, I like the Lakers sweatshirt because you're from New York originally, but you've been in Angelino longer than a New Yorker.
Yeah, but I can't lose tonight. I mean, with the Knicks and the Lakers, you know.
And you're an NBA fan, but I know you're a big baseball fan.
I am. I'm a huge baseball fan. I'm a huge sports fan in general. I don't think there's a better night to be had in LA than to go to a sporting event, or for anywhere for that matter.
What got you into baseball to start with?
You know, I grew up in New York, and I have a very New York father who loved all the New York teams, and he was a Brooklyn Dodgers fan. Of course, when they left Brooklyn, he was heartbroken and swore he would never, you know, root for the Dodgers again, and he became a Yankees fan. So I basically grew up watching sports on his lap. And then when we moved to LA and the Dodgers won the World Series in '88, my dad all of a sudden forgave them. They're like, oh, yeah, I love the Dodgers. So it's been cool. I've had season tickets for the last 5 years, and I've had Kings tickets, and I really think that sporting events kind of saved my life in a lot of respects, you know?
Nice release, nice break for you.
Yeah, you know, I don't. It's a hard business to grow up in. So I think when you have some stability of rooting for a team, and you're part of a bigger picture of the community, I think it kind of keeps you grounded.
Talking to Alyssa Milano, joining us on Lakers Live Wire tonight. All right, so you've got to have a couple of favorite Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've been watching Derek Fisher forever. I just turned to my friend when we got here, and I was like, Derek Fisher's been in the NBA, what, for like 50 years now? I don't get it. But I love watching him play, obviously. You know, Kobe's amazing to watch. He's just a machine. You know, I'm really glad he's on my team, and I don't have to watch him play on another team.
To be so young, Alyssa, you got started in the business kind of early. How old were you when you were on, was it Who's the Boss first?
Yeah, I was 11 to 19 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty formative years, you know.
And you had two dads at the same time.
Two Italian dads.
So who's the boss?
Exactly. In my house, it was always my dad that was the boss. On set, it was Tony that was the boss.
Alyssa Milano joining us. And Alyssa, we understand as well that you've got a clothing line that you're involved with.
I do. I came up with this idea a few years ago when I was actually at a Dodgers game, and I went into the stadium shop and I looked for something to buy, and I couldn't find anything that was, you know, a good fabric or made well, or that wasn't boxy. And I found that all the women's stuff was pink, and I was offended by the pink. And I looked around the stadium and I thought, God, there are a lot of women here. And if I'm looking for sort of a cute, fashionable, you know, sweatshirt or hoodie to fly the colors and support my team, obviously there are other women in this stadium right now that are looking for that. So I pitched the idea to baseball, to MLB, and they gave me the licensing, and they had the exclusive for a year. And this has been the first year that I've partnered with the NBA. And I also have the licensing for the NFL and the NHL and college. So it's been really great and rewarding, and I still get weepy when I see female fans in the stadiums wearing a piece of touch. It's been really awesome.
Well, obviously you don't need to act anymore. It sounds like you're doing quite well.
Yeah, except the NBA takes all my money.
We're joined by Alyssa Milano. So the clothing line is Touch, and you've also been giving back as well for UNICEF, haven't you?
Yes, I've been an ambassador since 2003, and they're just an amazing organization, and they've saved so many children's lives. And actually this year for Christmas, I gave to all the business people in my life, I gave donations to UNICEF. They have this great program called Inspiring Gifts, and you know, you can buy things online from mosquito nets to prevent malaria, to clean water wells. And And it's really amazing. You can get more information from UNICEFUSA.org.
Alyssa Milano, congratulations, first of all, on what you've done for UNICEF, and also on the clothing line. It's starting to get away, but I know you'll pull the Lakers back in it.
Yes, we're gonna win.
Okay, Alyssa, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks again.
Thank you so much for having me. Happy holidays, guys.
You too.
Bye.
Alyssa Milano.